Hello Army all around the world, welcome back to the channel Jikook Lover. Before we start, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments, because what we're about to talk about today has suddenly become one of the most talked about moments across the global fandom. Over the past few hours, the internet has been anything but quiet. A short clip, only a few seconds long, has started circulating online, and fans everywhere are replaying it again and again. Some people were shocked. Others were confused, and many are now asking the same question. Did the camera just capture something that wasn't supposed to be seen? What makes this moment even more intriguing is the fact that it involves two names that have always drawn massive attention from fans around the world. Two members of the global phenomenon who are known for their incredibly close friendship But this time, the brief moment caught on camera has left fans staring at their screens, wondering if there is more to the story than what we first see. Was it simply a normal interaction between two longtime friends, or a spontaneous moment that millions of viewers were never meant to witness? Stay with us in this video, because what we're about to uncover might completely change the way you see that viral moment. In today's digital age, a single short video clip can transform into a worldwide phenomenon in a matter of minutes. Moments that last only a few seconds can suddenly spark thousands of discussions, millions of views, and endless speculation among fans across the globe. Cameras are everywhere now, constantly recording, capturing fragments of reality that sometimes reveal more than anyone expected. That seems to be exactly what has happened with a short video that recently started spreading across social media platforms. At first glance, the clip appears completely ordinary. It looks like a typical recording from an event or performance involving members of. Nothing seems unusual in the beginning. Fans watching the video for the first time might not even notice anything special. But then, the camera angle shifts slightly. For a brief moment, the frame captures an interaction between It lasts only a few seconds, but those few seconds have now become the center of intense discussion within the global fandom. Some viewers believe the moment is completely innocent, just another example of the natural closeness that the two idols have always shown toward each other over the years. Others, however, feel that something about the scene feels different. The expressions, the body language, the timing of the camera capturing the moment, all of these tiny details have led fans to analyze the clip frame by frame. Within hours of the video appearing online, it began spreading rapidly across multiple platforms. Fans started reposting the clip, slowing it down, zooming in, and pointing out specific frames that they believe reveal subtle reactions or hidden context. For longtime followers of the dynamic between has always been one of the most fascinating relationships within the group. Since the earliest days of their career, the two have shared countless moments that fans describe as heartfelt, playful, and deeply supportive. Their friendship has been visible in behind-the-scenes footage, interviews, and live performances. Sometimes their interactions are humorous and chaotic. Other times they appear quiet and emotional, showing a level of understanding that only comes from years of working closely together. Because of this long history, even the smallest interaction between them tends to attract attention. Fans who have followed their journey closely often feel that they can read subtle emotional cues in the way the two communicate with each other. That is why the newly viral clip has generated such a powerful reaction. In the video, the camera appears to capture a moment when are standing extremely close together. The audio in the clip is unclear, so it is impossible to know exactly what was said between them. However, what caught fans' attention was the brief exchange of expressions that followed. One frame appears to show a sudden reaction. Another frame shows a subtle shift in posture. For most viewers, these details might seem insignificant. But for fans who are used to analyzing every gesture during performances and live broadcasts, those small changes immediately sparked curiosity. Another factor that intensified the discussion is the camera angle itself. The footage does not appear to come from the main broadcast camera that typically focuses on stage performance. Instead, the angle seems slightly off to the side, as if it captured a moment that was happening outside the main spotlight. This detail led some fans to wonder whether the interaction might have occurred during a brief pause between activities, perhaps during a rehearsal, a transition on stage, or a moment when the performers believed the cameras were not focused directly on them. Speculation began spreading quickly. Some viewers suggested that the moment simply reflects the comfortable familiarity that has always existed between They argue that after spending so many years together as members of, it is only natural for their interactions to appear deeply personal. Others believe that the clip may show a spontaneous emotional reaction, something genuine that happened unexpectedly and was captured before either of them realized the camera had turned toward them. And of course, there are also fans who believe that the moment might have been misunderstood entirely. This kind of debate is not unusual in large fandom communities. When millions of people care deeply about the same artists, even the smallest fragments of content can become the foundation for endless theories. In many ways, that is part of what makes global fandom culture so unique. Fans are not just passive viewers. They become investigators, storytellers, and analysts. They examine every frame, every expression, every subtle movement, searching for meaning in moments that might otherwise pass unnoticed. The viral clip involving and has now joined the long list of moments that fans continue to revisit and reinterpret. Some viewers have even begun comparing the new footage to older interactions between the two idols. They are revisiting past concerts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live streams, trying to see whether similar moments have happened before. As the conversation continues to grow, one thing remains certain. No official explanation has been given about the clip. There has been no statement clarifying what exactly happened in that moment. All that exists is a short recording, a few seconds of captured reality, and millions of fans trying to understand what they just saw. And perhaps that uncertainty is what makes the moment so powerful. Because sometimes the most intriguing stories are the ones that remain unresolved. Moments that sit somewhere between coincidence and mystery often linger the longest in people's minds. Which brings us back to the question that fans around the world are now asking each other again and again. Did the camera truly capture something that was never meant to be seen? Or is the internet simply turning an ordinary moment between and into a mystery far bigger than it actually is? And if that moment really was spontaneous, what exactly happened in those few seconds before the camera turned toward them? As the clip continued spreading across the internet, something interesting began to happen. Fans from different parts of the world started noticing details that others had completely missed at first glance. Some viewers focused on the timing of the interaction, pointing out that it happened during a moment when attention was supposed to be directed somewhere else. Others began analyzing the expressions on the faces of and trying to interpret what those brief reactions might mean. The discussion quickly grew larger than anyone expected. Within hours, the clip had been reposted thousands of times, and comment sections were filling with theories, emotional reactions, and passionate debates. Some fans insisted that the moment clearly showed how naturally close the two idols are after spending so many years together as members of. To them, the interaction looked warm, familiar, and completely genuine. But others felt there was something more intriguing hidden within those few seconds. They pointed out the way the camera captured the scene almost by accident, as if it had briefly wandered away from its intended focus. That tiny shift in angle suddenly revealed an interaction that might otherwise have remained unseen. It was precisely this unexpected perspective that made the clip feel so mysterious. Fans began asking questions that only deepened the intrigue. What happened immediately before that moment? Were and already talking when the camera turned toward them? Or did something occur just seconds earlier that viewers could not see in the viral footage? Even more curious was the reaction that followed. Some viewers believe one of them appeared slightly surprised, almost as if realizing that the camera had suddenly captured their interaction. Others argue that the reaction simply reflects a casual conversation between two friends who were unaware that millions of people would later analyze every single frame. And yet, the more fans watch the clip, the more one question continues to echo throughout the global fandom. Was this truly just another ordinary moment, or did the camera briefly reveal something that was never meant to become a worldwide discussion?